Hopefully things are going well now. Is my foot bleeding? Yeah, it's bleeding. God dang it. Oh well. Who cares? Who wants a little blood? Wants a little blood between streams? Let's be honest here. Buddy, move out of the way while I grab my phone because I need it, buddy. Where's it at? You know where's that? Buddy, you using my phone to call people again? Using my phone to call up those other dogs? Huh? Is that what you're doing? Ow, that actually does hurt a little bit. And it's not bleeding that much. Hey guys, what's going on? Got my phone, so now I can check and see the chat, if there is a chat. So give me uno momento. On my channel. Random game stream number 8. There we go. With that, we can now jump into the live chat. No one's in the live chat yet. That's fine. I really should put the live chat like right there instead of like where it's at usually now, because when it's on this, it's actually kind of hard to look down at my phone. You know what? Let's just change that up now. Why not? We don't even need my phone today, guys. Don't even need the phone today. Let's just open up something else that has it on it. Sounds good to me. Bring up Streamlabs. Put that down in the left. My foot really does hurt though a little bit. That hurt. Stupid little nails, stupid basement. YouTube actually provided stream location. Awesome, Levy. That's great. I'm glad that YouTube actually told people that I'm doing stuff. That makes me very happy. Let's go ahead and put that down now. Hey, there we go. Now I have a chat. Now I got a chat. Hey Blue, hey Levy, hey Aboods, how are you doing, man? Let me go ahead and jump into the stream chat in the Discord. There we go. There we go. Today is going to be fun. Let's go ahead and get some music in here. And by music, I mean gameplay, so that we can actually have something that breaks the silence. No Persona 5 today. No Persona 5 today. I'm still going to be doing the a little bit of off-screen training with Persona 5, as well as I'm planning on doing a stream of the fishing stuff. So I have to get both of those things out of the way before I can go ahead with another Persona 5 game. Is everything showing up? Everything looks like it's showing up. I just want to know, how is the volume of this game right now? Is it overpowering me? I don't know if it's overpowering me or not. What do you guys think? Can you guys hear me if I do this right here? I just wanted to know. It's good? Alright, cool. This is Deadcells. This is a very fun game, guys. We're going to be playing this for the first hour or so of stream. I'm going on to a save slot 2 because this game has progression in it. And I think you guys might want to see said progression. So we're going to be going into a new run here. It's a pretty fun game, I will say. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this game. Ew. And there we go. So we are this beautiful guy here, with no head. He's just a smoky little star drop in the top there, like little star power. And it's pretty nice. He has a pretty cool outfit going on. I mean, he doesn't even need to have a head. That's just you could have kept going to one of mine. That is true, but I want to show off the beginning. I also want to show off a secret that you can get in the very beginning for those of you who might want to play it after me. Look at this guy. This guy's having a hard time. He basically probably is a Dullahan without his head though. So I guess not really a Dullahan. He's smoking hot, if you know what I mean. That's right, hot. He is pretty smoking. You can break doors, which is fun. And there's this guy. Lost our head now, did we? Well, nothing to say for yourself? Oh, well, yes, I see the problem. I love how that's how they go about, like, you being a silent protagonist here. Ha 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 ha. Suppose you didn't think to find yourself back there. Or back here. But surely you must have noticed. You can no longer die. I still don't understand. I was like this with the others for a while. So we can't die. We just come back here every time we die. Buddy, what are you doing with that squeaky toy? I said I was gonna go clean that one. Hold up, get that out of your mouth. You can't have this right now. I gotta clean it. I gotta clean that one, bud. You can't have that one right now. Ugh, silly buddy. Silly puppy. You a silly puppy. Look at you. But yes, we have a choice now as well. We can pick up either a bow or a shield. We can get the good old wooden shield, which will allow you to do some nice blockings. However, I'm not very good at the blocking in this game. Not very good at all with the whole using a shield thing. So we're going to be probably going with the beginner's bow. Because the bow is really cool. You can break doors with it. Break more doors. Really fun. So the enemies here are all very zombie-ish, as well as, you know, other types of things like that. It's very fantasy. You have a jump attack you can do, kind of like a stomp. And it's really fun. But they also have their jump attacks, and they hurt. They hurt a lot. But yes. Very, 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 very interesting game. It's kind of like I've heard people talk about it like being like a Bloodborne-y type of game, like a 2D Bloodborne type of thing, because if you get hit, you can regain your health by attacking them really, really fast right back. So I'm also searching the walls because every now and then there are things called runes in the walls. You can roll. And there's treasure chests. And we get another shield. Ah, fine. Oh, this shield throws bombs. Oh, heck yeah. Salt and Sanctuary? Yeah, actually. Can't go that way. No speed run for right now. I'm not very good. I've only just now started playing the game myself. I'm not very good at it yet. But there are benefits to doing a speed run. If you go through really quick, you get a lot of money. I've only opened there are these special doors you can go through if you go through quick enough, and they give you money. I've only ever got money from them. I don't know if you can get other things from them. But I'm not very good at the game, so I haven't even beaten the first boss yet. If that tells you anything about my experience with this game so far. However, I do know one thing. You see this door that says you can pay 1,000 gold? You don't have to pay 1,000 gold. But you get cursed by the gods. So now with this, I have to kill 10 enemies, or I die. If I don't kill 10 enemies, the next damage I take will automatically kill me. Which is pretty neat. So I'm gonna increase my strength because I like living dangerously. Frost Blast? We don't need Frost Blast. Woo! Although I will say, I would much rather have a bow. See? I'm not very good with the shield. 10 enemies are insta-death, just like that. I wanted to hurry up and die, though, so I could show you guys something else. So now, back already. Well, it doesn't seem to be going all that well for you. Have you noticed how everything seems a little different each time? One could think the island is alive. I wonder if... What do you make of all this? Alright, it's still not here. I can't show off the other thing I want to show off. I probably have to die one more time. Grab the bow. I really enjoy bows in like almost any sort of game I ever play. Just how safe they are. If you break a door around things, you can stun enemies inside, which is pretty interesting. I don't know why they get stunned. So... thank you for the carrot, since I made a really stupid decision. Probably shouldn't have ate the carrot yet. Give me the health upgrade. TFS to see someone hardcore the game? I've been watching Northern Lion and Bear Taffy play the game. They've been doing really well as well. Like, they've been doing really cool stuff in it. If you guys watch them. Another level up. Go for strength. Whoa! I hate these shield guys. Oh, alright, he's dead. How dare. Alright, so you see these little things on the ground, and it said for me to tickle it just a second ago. You can tickle it, nothing happens yet. So, something will happen once I get to a certain point. Ooh! Electric Whip, so much better than Rusty Sword. So good. Let's go ahead and teleport. There's my treasure chest. We get a bear trap that poisons the victim. Nice. We don't have any money to give this guy. Turn around. Ooh. Every now and then, monsters will drop blueprints for items. That's an item called the Blood Sword. It's pretty interesting. It pretty much causes enemies to bleed. I don't think I need the bow now that I have something with some sort of range. It causes enemies to bleed when you hit them with it, with the Blood Sword, and it's really good. Has a really nice arc whenever you swing it. Alright, we're past the first area. Pretty good, pretty good. It's not as good as Bloodstorm, no. At the end of every level, we see this guy here, and he lets us do things. So, you again. Interesting. I am the Collector, and I'm about the closest thing to company you will get down here. In exchange for the cells you pillage from your foes, I can provide you with a few useful items. If you uncover any blueprints, I may be able to provide you with some more experimental items. So now we have the Blood Sword there, but first we have to unlock Healing Potion. If we give him 5 cells, we get a Healing Potion, pretty much like an Estus Flask. Yes, you use cells to unlock your blueprints. So now I can also unlock Gold Recovery, so I can keep 25% of my gold whenever I am defeated, and we can start unlocking the Blood Sword. Everything you buy here is yours forever. Not even death can take it from you. Simply put, if you want more power, then bring me more cells. Now, prisoner, out of my sight. Your presence grows tiring. Alright, later. So, this guy's pretty neat. You cannot leave this room until you spend all of your cells, though. So, now you can go here, fill up my little Estus Flask, and head out to the Promenade of the Condemned. Yes, it's pretty interesting. It's a pretty interesting game. Pew. Again, I wanted to just make sure that I played a game today, instead of just only doing the tabletop thing later. So, yeah. I love the whip because it locks onto things above or below you as well. So those bats that come flying at you, they're not that much of a deal. I just threw a bear trap. Awesome. Yeah, I've been playing this game for a couple of hours, so the things that I say are probably some of the things that you also will say, Guido. It's fine. We can both say the same things. Enemies explode on death? Heck yeah. So now we have a grenade and we have a bear trap. It might be good to now let you guys know about the level ups, since I have full up of everything. Strength will power up my main weapons, so like my shields and my whips and my swords and all that good stuff like that. Health will, of course, increase my health bar. And skill, which is the last thing, will increase the weapons that I throw and things like that. It'll decrease their cooldowns and a bunch of other things like that. I have grenade traps, that's right. That's right, Guido. Whew! I like the whip, how I can actually kind of platform with it. It's really fun. Never saw this game before? It just came out like a week ago, maybe. Like, not that long ago at all. Ooh, 50% off an ice grenade. You know what? Yeah. Get rid of the bear trap. I have double grenades! Yeah, the electric whip's probably one of my favorite weapons in the game, just because of the interesting interactions you can get with it. Ooh. The phaser. Nice. Phaser's a pretty good weapon, too. Frostblast, victim suffers damage when it falls out. I guess I could use that over the shield, because I don't ever use shields. Level up. We can probably increase our skills now, but I'm going to keep going for strength, because the electric whip, even though it's a really cool weapon, it's not very strong, unfortunately. I mean, it doesn't need to be when you can do this, but... Okay, so those enemies have shields, which means I cannot hurt them while they're around whatever's generating the shield for them. So you could either lure them away like that, or you could go kill the thing that has the shields, and then there you go. Absolutely hate it when they get shielded, though, because they just are resistant to all damage. At least any damage I know of. And this is the speed running type of thing that I was mentioning earlier. If I were to got here 3 minutes and 32 seconds ago, then I could go down there. I've made those before. Every time I've made them, though, all they have is money behind them. It's a decent bit of money, but I don't really like it right now. Maybe once I get better at the game, I'll like it a bit more. Okay, so we're at a really interesting spot now. I'm actually not sure if I can do this. So let's go. So this is not a boss. This is a thing that's going to be happening to hopefully get me to go a little bit further in the game, but I don't like calling these things bosses because I don't think they are. It's more like they are really, really powerful enemies. So we see here. Ah, dang. No! No! Heal up. Take that. Haha. Whew. And with doing that, you get the Vine Rune. And the Vine Rune does something very, very neat. It allows you to tickle the vines. I absolutely love how it's called, like, before you get it, it's like tickle them, but now it's just like you can just grow vines out of them. It's really funny. How about you go tickle them? So now that we've unlocked the vine room, it's a bit of permanent progression that you get in the game. I've already beat that enemy a few times, and I beat a lot more elites as well, so I wasn't really too worried about it. So don't get frustrated if you play this game and like the first time you go in, you don't beat that guy. It's a very neat mechanic. I absolutely love it. The first game that I ever played that had like a permanent progression-y like system like this was a game called Rogue Legacy, and it was really fun too. I absolutely love games like this that has this kind of progression-based systems. And look, another elite. And now we're gonna die. Let me up here. Darn it. No! Oh well, we lost 19 cells from dying there, but I had to fight it, guys. I had to. Then we summon ourselves up again. We get our Dead Man's Purse, which gives us 299 coins, because that's what we had when we left. This is the third time we've died, so now we can head up here. And I wanted to show you guys this. There's a secret blueprint back here. That gives you the blueprint for the quick bow. Really, really cool weapon. I absolutely love that weapon. This is a strange place. It's going to be very pretty when it's done. Is this your doing? This is your doing, isn't it? Ah, yes. Of course you're working on it. Like all the rest, I guess. Yes, like two-dimensional platforming roguelike. Very, very nice. Grab the bow. Ooh.
Dead again, eh? I know what you've done.
Me?
Yes. I know all of your little secrets. And I'm noting them down in my little book. That's my job. You've been killing things, I see.
So this game is in early access. So right now, the game stats isn't going to show up. But it is going to show up later, so don't worry. I wish I still had my whip. You want to see something funny? These things never have to damage you ever. As long as you're like going down like that, they can't hurt you. Really easy way to cheese them. It's like, oh no, there's an enemy there. That's actually died in one hit. That was crazy. Oh yes, horizontal turret. One of my all-time favorite blueprints. Love this thing so much. Now, that is something I really want to show off again before too long. So if this gives me another weapon... Ooh! Twin daggers, too. Enemies hit explode. Nice. Get rid of our rusty swords for those. These are awesome because you get a 3-hit with them. And then if on the 3rd hit, you crit. Really good. So I'm wanting to find an enemy really quick so I can show off something. Oh, right here, this is pretty interesting. We have vines that'll take us up right here since we now have the vine thing, and we can go to the toxic sewers instead of to the other area. The toxic sewers are hard, so I'm not doing that, but you can if you really want to. You also see that there's an area up there on the map, but I can't get to it yet, so unfortunate. Ooh. Oh, throwing knives. Oh my god. Okay, first things first, I'm going to show this off. So, if you shoot an arrow, you see how it sticks in the enemy over there? It sticks in the enemy, and I don't get the ammo back. Until that enemy dies, you don't get the ammo back for your bow. pretty interesting, but I think I prefer the kunai here. Kind of like the whip, it also gives you like a bit of defying gravity, so I love it. It also gives bleed damage, which is very good. Nice little shop you got here, man. It might be where you get the teleport rune. I've never actually gotten it. Oh, yeah, one of these things again. Outrage the gods. I don't care. Give me a power up. I want strength. Oh no, guys, I've outraged the gods again. Guess a skill upgrade's fine. Yep, bleed stacks and it's really nice. Hopefully we won't die again before we get rid of this curse. Oh, another rune. You see this little rune thing here, guys, in the wall? If you find them, you can attack them, and sometimes you get secrets. So I just got a little bit of money there, which is pretty good. I love the kunai. They're probably my favorite. They're probably my, like, either my favorite or my second favorite weapon in the game. Just because of all the cool stuff you can do with them. Alright, so is there anywhere else to go? Does not look like there's anywhere else to go, unfortunately. Yeah, so we should probably just head down to the promenade again. We have 11 cells this time. Talk to this dude. We get, oh yes, we can get the bow if we wanted to, and the turret's coming up soon. I'm gonna actually put as much as I can into the horizontal turret, I think, because that's probably my, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Doop doop doo. We only have to kill one more enemy to get rid of the curse. Again, though, if we take any damage while we're cursed, then we just die, like outright. So hopefully we don't run into one of those white enemies first. Nope, we got that guy. Okay, curse lifted.
Yay.
Hey everyone, what's going on, man?
Not much. I've been in here the whole time.
How dare
It's
you?
been cool. I mean, I talked a little bit, but I guess you weren't paying attention.
I probably wasn't. It's you, so.
Which is also fine. It's just how it goes.
I just love the kunai as well, because you can just jump after them and then throw it down. It's just like, you don't even have to be facing them to throw kunai at them. Look at that. It's so good.
It's a really fun looking game.
Oh, it's very fun. Also, you can make the training dummy that gives things shields bleed somehow. It's interesting. Ooh, electric whip. Electric whip 2, 50% damage on a poison target. It's good, but I think I'll stick with the layout I have right now, which sucks because I love the electric whip. It just was not a very good electric whip. Ooh, a blue sapphire plus 1,200 gold. Nice. You basically, whenever you unlock stuff, you can unlock finding it in the dungeon, anywhere you want. However, the first time you unlock it, again, the guy gives it to you the first time, just like what Guido said.
Ooh.
So I could unlock the horizontal turret whenever I find him the next time, and he'll give me a horizontal turret right there, which is pretty sweet. Another skill upgrade. Let's go for my grenade, I guess.
So I'm guessing that the layout changes every time?
Yep,
or...
every time it changes.
Awesome.
Do I want another grenade? I mean, I could do the double grenade combo. Let's do that. 2 grenades at once. People are gonna be like, "Well, you got a grenade?" Yeah, and then I throw 2 of them. They're like, "No!" Watch this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna find the next enemy I get is gonna get double. Like I see, gonna get double grenaded. Power up. Let's go ahead and power up our health this time, just to get a level 2 health. I feel most comfortable with at least level 2 health. I threw them both and killed the shield thing. There's an elite over there, and I really want to kill him. Look at the double grenade power! Oh my god. So good. Get the cells. Alright, I'm gonna kill this guy.
So having 2 doesn't let you have 2, but it increases the damage of
No,
the one.
I'm pushing them both at the same time. That's why you're not seeing 2.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Killed him! Look how easy that was! Ice amulet. Damage taken by reduce damage taken by 10% and collect cells and gold without needing to be in range. Nice! So the last thing you can equip yourself with is our amulets, and you start off with the prisoner's collar, but it does nothing. So getting any amulet's automatically an upgrade, and this gives us 10% damage reduction. So good. And now also we can use this to interact with the vines again, and it'll take us to another sewer level, I'm pretty sure, which again we're not going to be going into. Because the sewers are hard. I love as well how the bombs don't hurt you. Like, if the bombs hurt you, I'd be so mad. But they don't. It's just so satisfying. But yeah, the sewer levels are so bad. I can't handle them. I'm not doing them yet. I want to go and see if I can find the first boss first. And I know where the first boss is. I've seen him. I've fought him twice before. I've never beat him. So that's my goal for this stream, actually, is to beat that first boss. Doop, doop, doop. Of course, there's a shield guy down here, and of course I can't actually get to him immediately. Hey, shield guy. That's mean. Stop it. How dare. You know you can go to hell, though you might need the teleport room. You probably do need the teleport room, let's be honest. The fact you're more willing to fight a boss than go to the sewer says a lot. I know, right? Look at this, though. We got a level 3 throwing knife. Gives us +3 ammo and damage +20%. Hell yes. So good. So now we have more ammo with our throwing knives. So like whenever they go inside of something, we can throw 3 more before we have to like kill something, which is great for bosses, which is what we're going to be planning on going and doing. But yeah, at least with the bosses, I felt like I had I felt like I had a chance whenever I fought it before. Like the sewers, they just seem really just so strong. I don't like. Am I gonna? Yes, I'm gonna. Let's go. Poison enemies that hurt you. Dang it, the amulet wasn't even that good. I'm cursed. Must kill 10 enemies before curse goes away. More bleed stacks. Oh, jeez. Oh! Freaking love being a ninja. Beep. Holy crap, I love being a ninja. Ooh, new sword. The flammable sword. Yeah, I remember this one. I don't really know how this one works, to be perfectly honest with you. Okay, one more enemy. And then I'm not cursed anymore. There we go. Whew. Because I'm a ninja, man. Ninjas use their kunais. That's their main weapons. Alright, so if we go over here, we see that there is another door, but we can't open it. We can only open it if we learn what to do with these things, which we can rub them, but we can't do anything by rubbing them. Unfortunately, that's something else we need to get something for. So we're going to be heading up. We have 25 cells. That's awesome. To the ramparts. This is a really fun game, guys. I would definitely recommend this to like anybody at this point. It's even in early access right now, so more stuff's even coming beyond this. So we got the flammable sword, covers the enemy with flammable oil, creates massive damage if introduced to a flame. There is a fire bomb later on that goes really well with this, but as of right now, we don't have anything for it, so I'm not going to try to unlock it. We're going to unlock... I don't even know if we want to unlock the horizontal turret right now. Let's just get it to where it's almost unlocked, I think. And we'll get this to where it's almost unlocked as well. That way, next time we put any points into them, we will unlock them. Let's make our throwing knives better. Increase their damage by 5%. And then we'll probably throw everything else into the healing potion too. Because I have a good like loadout right now. I don't really want to change it at the moment. The ramparts are very Dark Souls-esque in my opinion. Like they look so Dark Souls here. Like I don't know, it's just the aesthetic of this place is very, very Dark Souls, and I love it. These things would be doing more damage to us. However, I have the thing that stops them from doing so much damage. Ooh, that bear trap has plus health though. It's better than my grenade level 1, guys. Sorry, we can't do the double grenade anymore unless we find a better grenade. Gotta go for the health. Jeez. Whoo. Go. Yeah, basically, and Orlando, yeah. More health upgrade. Very nice. We have level 4 health right now because of the bear trap as well. What you got me? Greed shield. I really don't want the greed shield. Yeah, I don't really want the greed shield. I'm not very good at shielding anyway, so. He actually hit me whenever I was ducking. That's weird. That one didn't. Maybe I was just too close to him. Bye. Yes, I've seen cursed chests. They're fun. Cursed chests are fun they're so fun. Ow, jerk. Cursed chests are awesome. All they do is they act like regular treasure chests, but they give you a ton of money and they curse you. So you get if you die if you get hit before you kill 10 enemies. And I absolutely love it. I love that kind of gameplay. It's so fun. Risk versus reward, man. I can't open the time door. I didn't make it in time. Yeah, see, I can't open the time door. 10 minutes ago. I know what they. I'm sorry if I didn't like bring it up, but I know what they look like. I know what they look like whenever you whenever they are locked. So that's why I didn't just immediately like look and see if it was locked. Yeah, they still allow you to try to open them, but... Jeez! No! Not like this. Oh! Okay. This is fine.
Rip.
This is fine. Ooh, a rare blueprint, infinite bow. It's all right. I mean, the infinite bow's okay. Turn around. You don't see me. There we go. You know what? What am I even doing down here? Like, there are so many freaking enemies, and it doesn't look like this area leads anywhere. I'm just gonna look somewhere else. I have no health. Okay, looks like I'm doomed anywhere I go. All right, that's fine. If I get hit by literally anything, I die. I'm not going down there. You can't make me. Oh! No, 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 God, no, no, no! I couldn't move because I fell so far. Ah, darn it. That was fun. See here, Dead Man's Purse. I got 877 gold. That's fine. See, there is no more of this either. Like, there's no more like weird special things you can get over there. Unfortunately, we lost our rare blueprint, which sucks. But whatever. Let's go ahead and grab our beginner bow again. We'll do a couple more runs before I head over to Tabletop. Again, we're gonna try to beat the boss. Unless you guys want me to go to like the sewers or something. At that point, I'll do it. I don't like it, but I'll do it. Sturdy shield doesn't do anything. Nah. It's not that bad. 22 cells in the like big scheme, in the long scheme of things, is not that bad. Like, you get 22 just by like dying twice and going through this first area. So it's not that bad. I'm not too sad about it. Rune, secret carrot.
Well, at least you get the new weapons.
Get out of here. But my double bomb, I should have never got rid of the double bomb. That's why we lost, guys. That's why we lost. I neglected the double bomb.
How dare? Honestly.
Ooh, electric whip 2, 50 damage of poison target. That's pretty fine. I'll take that. Love my whip. Electric whip is so fun. Best weapon. Other than kunai, because kunai are fun too. Also, I'm pretty sure I like a few other weapons, but electric whip can help me find secrets too, which is why I like it. That dude dropped another freaking sapphire. Look at that. Greed shield 1, nah. I mean, I guess we don't really need the beginner bow anymore now that we have the whip, so I guess we'll take it. But yeah, a really cool thing about the whip is it targets anything around it, kind of like the kunai do. But the whip actually seems to target some very strange things as well. So we'll go ahead and get the strength upgrade here. But as you saw, the whip actually targeted that room before I ever saw it. And it did it again just then. Such a good weapon. Grenade. Give me that ice grenade. I don't care if I've outraged the gods. The gods can stuff it. Alright, so let's go back up here.
Yeah, what have the gods ever done for you, honestly?
Apparently, the only thing they've ever done for me is try to kill me.
Yeah, fuck them.
So it's up to you guys. Do you guys want me to leave, go back to the prominent like I've been doing and try to find that boss, or do you guys want me to go into the toxic sewers? It's up to you guys.
To the sewers! Although you're probably not going to listen to me because I'm Emerald.
I mean, that's pretty much, you know, how things kind of work around here. But if anyone else says toxic sewers, I'll go down. Okay, Guido said sewers. Let's go down.
Thank you, Guido.
That's that boy. I think I'm kind of good on bow stuff. I'm kind of good on long-range weapons. However, I will take the horizontal turret. I'll also put in 10 toward the extra healing potion. Horizontal turret 3. Enemies explode on death. Yes. One of the only things I will get rid of the grenade for. Whispers, no problem. Alright, so this is the sewers. I don't like the sewers. Eep. That's one of the reasons why. Scorpions can just come up whenever they want to. You know what? Take that. Thank you, horizontal turret. Horizontal turret's so good. Hey, thank you. 5 more hits. Four more enemies killed until I get rid of this. Need to get rid of the curse as soon as possible. Horizontal turret is so good. Is there an OP kunai launcher that applies bleed? I don't know. I've only played a little bit, so there's probably a lot of things I don't know about. Thank you, kunai. Or not kunai, electric whip. And that's the main reason I hate this place. Those things right there. Hate those things. Thank you, horizontal turret. Okay, I think the curse is lifted? Should have been lifted. Ah, strength upgrade, yes. How is it hitting that and not the... That's crazy. It was hitting the thing and not the enemy 3 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm way too slow for a speed run right now. Oh, it was lifted a while ago? I wasn't really paying attention, to be perfectly honest. I was just trying not to like get hit. The old sewers have mushrooms as well that are really freaking powerful, and I hate them. This is interesting, though. Get up, please. So we've unlocked this little area here, which is pretty interesting. Kill all the enemies and make it to the exit without getting hit. Okay. Get him, horizontal turret! No! He went over horizontal turret! No! He jumped over horizontal turret and hit me. Let's heal. How dare you hurt my son, horizontal turret? You know what? How about just fuck that area? That sounds great. Ah! Fucker. Oh, horizontal turret killed them all! My son, guys! Oh, he didn't kill them all, okay. I have no qualms about shooting someone in the back. I have no qualms at all. I'll shoot them straight in the back and tell them not to come near me or my son, horizontal turret, ever again. I've never actually had horizontal turret in this area. It's making it kind of a joke. But, you know, then I instantly die to an elite, so that's something. Oh, man. I had a lot of cells, though. Like, look at that. Start off this run with 1706. I always go in here just because I like filling the map up. Just letting you guys know that a little bit ahead of time. Come here. I need you, Bo. And now we might never find a horizontal turret ever again, at least during today's stream. Makes me sad.
RIP.
I might never see my son again. Well, see what the thing is though, as soon as the elite gets down to half health, he starts teleporting. So I would rather do a shit ton of damage while he's changing than actually wait for him to start teleporting to me. That's why I jumped down, Guido. But I do have a grenade now. Ooh, and it fires a volley of arrows. Look at that.
Ooh.
It's horizontal turret! He's
The
back!
comeback. Ah, yeah.
Ooh, and we can get... Ah! Things are throwing stuff at me from below. I need to go kill them. Guys, my son returned. I'm so happy. Electric Whip 2, damage dealt times 2, damage received times 2. Well, I mean, what kind of a person would I be if I said no to that?
Exactly. Be a pussy.
Look at the damage this electric whip does. Puppy, what are you growling at? Is there a mouse in the room? Are you growling at Mouse Chan? We found the promenade again. Doop doop doo. Damage taken by 10%? Hell yeah. I don't care about no curse. See, guys, you can kind of tell what kind of a mindset I usually go to. Why blue, why? You can kind of tell the kind of mindset I go to when it comes to playing games like these. I absolutely love risk, especially if said risk gives me a shit ton of reward. So I am perfectly fine, like, doing anything here just for very mediocre success. I already got the chest in this place. I don't need to go back and look for it. I wouldn't go that far, Guido, but maybe. Okay, so we could put our 14 into getting quick bow, but again, quick bow doesn't seem like something I really need right now. Neither does the blood sword, but I'm going to get it up to a point where it's going to be available. I guess we'll also get flammable sword up to the point where it's almost available. That way I can pretty much grab them at any time that I don't have a good weapon going through this place. Put the rest in the potion and then head out. Blue as darkness. I mean, which one are you talking about, Guido? Because I absolutely love the double damage with the thing, and the curse gave me something that gave me 10% damage resistance. I think both of those were worth it. I think both of those are actually pretty good incentives. Yeah, look at this one. 43 seconds ago. Man, guys, we almost made that one. I've still never seen Konosuba. People tell me to go see it. It's actually one of the ones I might actually watch. I'm interested enough in it, you know.
If I remember correctly, Konosuba has 10 episode seasons, and they've got 2 seasons right now, and it's wonderful. So there you go.
Whew, that was close. What is this? The final 2 I need to defeat? Yay, no longer cursed. Open it up. I don't care. I'm cursed again. I don't care. Hit enemies, float on death, damage 2. Yeah, I like it. It's not as good as this, though. It's not as good as either of these, honestly, though. Oh, well, I got cursed for no reason that time. Risk versus reward, I got hit with the risk instead of the reward that time, but that's fine. If it had a better effect, then I would have done it. I'm gonna go for more health this run because I have the double damage on me now. I mean, it doesn't really work. It doesn't really do anything while I'm cursed, but whenever I come out of curse, it should help me with the back effects of that. Curse lifted. Anything up here? Nope. Ooh, a curse chest. I just got to keep getting cursed, guys. Over here, open me. I've been naughty. Look at this guy. He's so excited. Hit me real hard. There you go. You've outraged the gods. And we get a ton of gold. And grenade 3. 100% on a burning target. It's not even that good compared to my other grenade, though. Oh, well. We can... No. Guys, should we do the double grenade? Because horizontal turret... This is not a very good horizontal turret. Should we do the double grenade, or should we have horizontal turret? Should we keep my son, or should we keep my son out of danger? What do you guys think?
Keep your son out of danger.
I can't let my son come in here. He's not ready. He's not ready for this yet. My son is not ready for this kind of world yet.
Needs more training.
Hey, nice grenade. Ice grenade, freezing, I mean, nah. We have a ton of money. I love the double grenades. Curse lifted. So why don't you open the doors? Because then you get more money whenever you die. It makes my next run better if I don't spend any unnecessary money. I think these twin daggers are probably better than my other twin daggers, yeah. A lot better, a pretty decent better. Yeah, let's go for that. Why spend money, Guido, whenever I could just open doors the old-fashioned way, by beating them? Speaking of which, I should probably switch out, it won't let me. That's not good. I should probably go down and do that then. Yes, I should, before I get too far. That is true, man, but risk versus reward, you know? There we go. Now I have things on the right keys. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit, man. Same reason I don't open regular doors. And look, it's horizontal turret. Oh man, you're gonna.
Is he strong enough?
He's probably strong enough, but then I lose the double bomb. Guys, what should I do? He doesn't have a good effect though. It's like plus 50 damage on a poison target. I can't poison anything. He doesn't have a good effect.
He isn't ready.
I mean, my bomb has plus 100% damage on a burning target, but not like I'm going to use that either. I think...
I don't think he's ready. I think that we need to keep going.
To think you could have possibly had double horizontal turret. That is... Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Can we go back?
I don't want to have double horizontal turret though because... Yeah, I don't think we're going to go with horizontal turret this time. Unfortunately, if I was going to the sewers, I would. Because then I could use horizontal turret to kill things around the corners, but I'm not going to the sewers.
Oh, cute.
What you find was cute?
Discord.
Discord's cute. Let me look at Discord. Let me look at the cuteness in Discord. Oh, Saya, you did it. I really love that character, Saya. Like, I love your Gara baby. I love her. She's awesome. She's so cute. I just look, Guido. It's so cute. So adorable. Alright, that takes me down to the old sewers. I don't want to go down there. I'm going to go to the ramparts so I can potentially fight the boss soon. And we're going to the ramparts. 28 cells, pretty good. It's fine, Guido, no worries. Okay, we have 28 cells. We don't have really anything we want to get. I could power up bombs, or I could power up whips. In fact, if I power up the whip this time, it'll actually give me double the advantage for that. So I think I'm going to go a little bit into whips here. And then the rest of it goes into the next level of healing flask. We didn't take any damage during that time. All right, we're back in the ramparts, guys. But no, I love Saya's OC with Gara. The Gara baby is so cute. We're doing pretty good so far. Holy crap! We're keeping him at bay, guys! Oh, jeez! That was crazy. Whew! Bear trap poisoned the victim. Darn it! That would have been good. That would have been good with horizontal turret. But we don't have a horizontal turret now, so whatever. That was so freaking cool. Like that entire encounter there was awesome. Reality Nua is so good. Please help, dude. Reality Nua is pretty good. No problem, Saya. Oh, Judd. Okay, so I just jumped in. I just jumped to my death for no reason. That's fine, though, because it doesn't actually kill you. It just takes you down to very low health. I don't know if it actually took me down lower health because I was, because I have the thing or not, actually, at that point. Oh, jeez. No! I fell too far. Ah. Darn it, that was such a good run.
Damn.
That was such a good run. Ah, jeez. How much money we have? We have 769. We'll do one more run, guys, before I head over to Tabletop.
Woo.
We're taking so much damage. So much crazy damage. Got a bomb. I'm gonna try to go quick on this floor to see if I can maybe make it to one of those doors that open if you're quick enough. But I'm also not gonna like skip over too many enemies because I don't want to go into the next area under leveled. So yeah, we're gonna try our best to do a bit of a speed run-ish type of thing. We're gonna go whichever area is quicker. That's the way we're going. Does not matter if we're going to toxic sewers. Does not matter if we're going to the promenade. I don't care. We're gonna go to one of them. Nope, not breaking the door. Puppy, what's up? I think he actually hears that mouse and he's getting scared.
Oh, poor thing.
Poor puppies. Let's see here. Is this the way? Whip. Actually, you know what? Just buy it. If I'm gonna go fast, I don't need to hurt myself that much. Horizontal turret. Promenade. Good. Going in. Put everything into this. We're just going as fast as we can, guys. There should be a time door in this area. So let's try to look for it. Don't want to fight the elite. Ten seconds! Guys, we did it! We did it, boys! We got an assault shield and some gold. Nice. Now we just have to make it to the end so we can keep that assault shield. We made it to a time door with 6 seconds to spare, guys. That is awesome. That sucks so hard. You have to run this fast to get to that. Hey, look, the phaser again. Cool. We're still trying to speed run a bit, because if we get to the next area, we can find another one. Doop, 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 doo, doo, doo. And this is how speed running works. I'm pretty sure once I started unlocking like everything, this is how most runs for me are gonna be. Just like run through everything because you don't need cells as much. Cool, we unlocked 2 new blueprints. Just throw everything into this. We have 3 more cells until we get the upgraded healing flask. Again, this is gonna be the last run we do, so I'm hoping to get as far as we can. And still show off the boss, because I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be equipped enough to fight the boss, unfortunately, but we can try. Takes so many hits to kill those things with my current attack. Flashbang 3, +1 health. Yeah. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and heal up. I'm in super try-hard mode right now. That is completely 100% true. Ah, you jumped over my turret! Ooh, my little biters got them. I don't know where they even came from. One of my things has little biters? Ah, horizontal turret has biters. Awesome. Darn it. Okay. So that was it, guys. I ran into something I couldn't get around, but whatever. Try hard increases chances of success by 5%. Yeah, 5% wasn't hard enough, unfortunately, my kitty. Oh, that sucks. At this point, we can pick up some more money. It's just going to give us 500. I think we're done with Deadcells for now. It's a really Deadcells for now. It's a really fun game. I'm planning on doing some more runs of it in the future. Probably whenever I do the random game streams, I might like do a run of Deadcells, do a run of Isaac, and then play another game. I don't know. We'll figure that out. BRB guys. All right, later, Sagiton. See you in a bit. Yeah, we'll probably end up doing something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and quit this though, bring back my amazing background. Well then get excited, because this is about to get weird. And we're gonna bring up Tabletop today. What's the chat going on right now? Reality knew it still? Blue, you only said that you couldn't play games that showed explicit content, but could you do one described in text, even if it's skippable? Potentially, because I have done Corruption of Champions, and it doesn't show any explicit content. So I probably could do that. What's wrong, buddy? You gonna get that mouse?
Well,
You gonna get that mouse for me? Go get it. Go get the mouse. Here, you can get up here. Oh, he's scared. You scared of a mouse, buddy? It's okay. You can sit up here. We're gonna be going in. We're gonna be going and doing some tabletop stuff anyway. Let's see here. All right, let's go ahead and start tabletop up. And this could also be a thing for me to tell you guys what game I've decided to DM for the streams as well. So that's interesting. Make sure that this is actually showing it. There we go.
ooh.
Hooray! Have to disagree with the picture. You can satisfy your sexual urges with your cat. You'll just get arrested. I mean, you won't get arrested if no one finds out. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead and go to single player here, and I can show you guys some of the things that I was working on. I'll show the regular thing here first. This is what I was working on. I was working on a table for doing some games and stuff on. This was a table I ended up making. It's pretty neat. I like it. Up on the top here, you can see that I was making maps and stuff that could possibly be put up there. Let me move this out of the way a bit so I can actually still see the chat. There we go. Nope, that went to full screen. I don't need that. I don't need that to go to full screen. But yeah.
Ooh.
So this was the table that I had set things up for, to where, dang it, I still can't see the chat a little bit. There we go. I had set the games up to where they would follow certain rules. I made the maps for it and things of that nature. It keeps going full screen. I don't want to go full screen. I want to see the chat though. Darn it. All right, let's just resize it. I don't really like resizing it after I've already made the thing, but whatever. Resize. Resize. Is it still filling the chat? It is not. So let's go ahead and boop. Needs to be a little bit wider to fill up the entire thing, but that's fine. We can just have it do that. Perfect. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting little table I had made there. I had started making maps in RPG Maker MV because Finn actually got it for me. So it was pretty interesting. Let's get rid of this chat down here. I don't like that chat. Yeah, it's pretty neat. No, chat's not on the phone, but it is. I mean, I could put it on the phone, but I don't have stuff set up to where I'm facing my television like I usually am. So I don't have any Velcro set up. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna set up some new Velcro so I can put up my phone whenever I'm doing this type of video. But I was making some maps for things with MV. This was gonna be if I did the Dark Cloud game or anything like that, which I ended up not going with. We're not gonna be doing the Dark Cloud universe game, which is it would have been interesting. But there was just a lot of setup that I had to do for that, and also the fact that not a lot of you guys know what Dark Cloud is. So yeah, it was a pretty interesting setup here. We could already bring in some objects from that I had. I was making the Atlamilia, which are different orbs that are in the Dark Cloud universe that have special powers. I made 4 very unique ones for the party. So they were gonna have like this one, which is the Dark Star Atlamilia, and they had the whatever I named this one. I can't remember what I named that one. Let's look that way I can actually get it done. That was the Nephosphere Atlamilia, the Geothermal Atlamilia, and like the Deep Void. Is it the Deep Void or the Dark Void? Let me look. It was all to do with like space, Deep Abyss. All right. I based them all off of space. So darkness and dungeons. I mean, it would have been pretty interesting. Watched episode 1 of Dark Cloud. You know the beginning. Yeah, the beginning is interesting. It's a very interesting setting I would have for a game. The Atlamilia are these like orbs that you get that can help reshape the world. So I named all these based off of different things in the world and the universe and stuff like that. These are 4 brand new ones that I made in Photoshop. They were going to start off on like a map to where you could, I was going to give them pieces they could put all over the map for like situating the houses and stuff that they would save and stuff like that from the bottoms. I had a bigger map that was going to be for later. I basically ripped this one off of one of the maps already made in MV, but I got rid of all the buildings. I was going to change it up a little bit more so it wasn't completely plagiarizing it, but you know. No black hole? No. If anything, black hole would be what this is. If you really look at it closely, it's like a swirling mass of darkness. But yeah. And I had like sections for people to sit. Like this is going to be a section for them to sit, and they were going to be a section over here for them to sit, and over here. But the big problem with this one is that it was just a really big map. It was like a really big section here. I was actually having trouble putting some stuff down. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I was gonna have like a bit of a map here, and they could do whatever they wanted to the map. So you guys would be like all looking at like, what the fuck are they drawing dicks all over my map for? So yeah, because I knew that's basically what me and Emerald and them did like at all times whenever we were on Tabletop. All we did was draw dicks and draw all over cats. That's probably why Crow decided not to let us do it anymore, right, Emerald?
Yeah, probably. And I definitely would draw dicks all over that thing.
Like it's just like I want to set the building here. You want to set the building here? Yes, I want the building to be right here. All right, draw out your building. Okay, here's the building, and it's like.
Dick.
Anyway, no. But.
Oh shit.
But yeah. And then like I was gonna have like secret maps underneath this little section here, so it's gonna be like flip this section, and the map would have been like, aha, here's the dungeon for today. Boom. So yeah. And then I had like a little secret area down here that I was gonna like put my stuff in because nobody can see it except for me and you guys. Hell, I can't even see it at this point. Probably because I'm not on the right color. Boop. There we go. Now I can see it. Yeah. But yeah, this was the first one I made. It was a little bit too big for my liking. I had to like make things so big to even make them look normal on here. And it was interesting. But what we ended up coming together on, and what we're gonna actually be doing as a game, I'm gonna be doing the Yu-Gi-Oh game that I was talking about.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna be doing like a GX Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Academy-ish type of game, and it's gonna be fun. And I have like little dueling sections over here that I made set up over here, and I have like all these cards like face up over here, so I can show you guys what they look like. Yeah. So we're gonna be doing like a Yu-Gi-Oh campaign thing for it. It's gonna probably start either next week or the week after. And I'm gonna be making them their starter decks and stuff out of some cards that I went through. I went through a bunch of stacks of cards from like actual like Yu-Gi-Oh booster packs and stuff like that. So there's a bunch of cards in here. Way too many cards, let's be honest. How will stats come into play? Yeah, that's really interesting. I have a thing over here. This is the thing that I'm going to be making their things off of, so I understand what starter decks I'm making for them. I gave them all like an idea of what I like was going to do with it, so hopefully they'll be all right with it. But I'm going to be making them different decks. Get in there. And their stats are going to be very interesting. I'm going to be giving them very physical stats mostly, so they're gonna have like strength, dexterity, stuff like that, because they're still gonna be running around and doing stuff like that. And if they do decide to get into a fist fight or something, they're gonna need strength, you know. But most of their stats are gonna be physical, where they're gonna have like a few very niche stats for actually dueling. This is gonna be mostly like a GX type of thing. However, it's gonna be an AU, so it's not gonna be anywhere similar to the actual GX.
Neat.
Loading stuff up. These are all magic cards right here. It's still loading. but it's not going to be anywhere similar to the actual universe. It's going to be basically just in the setting. How about dueling actually harms a person? I mean, eventually, yeah, because they're going to be going through like shadow games and stuff like that potentially. So yeah, like dueling will actually hurt them on some levels. But one thing that I'm going to be doing is, let me just grab random deck over here. Let me get it all back together. Boop. Boop. One thing I'm going to be allowing them to do is kind of like a Heart of the Cards Destiny draw type of thing. Whenever they're dueling, because I still want the game to actually be like a D&D stat-based thing, and more than it's going to be like an actual card game-ish type of thing. Well, stats affect fusion becomes? No, it's not going to be anything like that. We're using actual cards. So it's not going to be like random things like that. We are going to be basically, let's say that this is their deck. This is their 40-card deck here. You can look through the deck right here. You can search through stuff like that. One of the stats I'm going to give them is kind of like a Destiny draw-ish mechanic. So they're going to be trying to draw, and if they get to a point where they're like really bad off, they can tell me, okay, I want to use one of my good draws, and I'm going to have them roll for it. Let me get a dice out here really quick. Components, dice. They're like, I want to use my good draw. I want to use like my Destiny draw type of thing. It's like, okay, I want you to roll the dice. So they go to roll it, and in this respect, they miss. If they get anything from like 1 to 8 or like 1 to 9, I'm not entirely sure yet, they just draw normally. So instead of doing any sort of like good special draw or anything, they're like, eh, and then they're stuck with whatever they draw, unfortunately. Which is pretty good with Robotic Knight here. Robotic Knight's a pretty good card. But if they roll a higher than that, not that one. No, that one sucks. Nope. 12. Okay, let's say they roll a 12. If they roll good, then I'm like, okay, so they'll get to draw from like another, like kind of a side deck-ish thing that they make. And what they're going to do with that is they're going to take like the strongest cards from their deck. Let's say Lightning Vortex, Submarine Roid, Giant Trunade, and Sakurutsu Armor. Let's say that those are the cards that they choose for their quote-unquote Destiny draws. They're going to have more than just these. Like, there's going to be like 10 cards they can choose from. And they're going to make like a bit of a side deck with them. And they're going to also have these cards actually in their deck still as well. But they're going to draw like, okay, I drew this. All right, now draw the top card of your Destiny draw. It's like, okay, instead of drawing from your regular deck. And it's like, okay, I got Lightning Vortex, kill everything, you know. So it's going to be something like that. To where they're going to be able to draw from another deck to make better plays. And I'm going to be getting rid of that card from their deck here. So let's say there is a Lightning Vortex. Let's just copy it. So they're going to have, they draw Lightning Vortex from their extra deck, and from their like little like Destiny deck. It's like, aha, I drew it. I drew Lightning Vortex. I'll then go through their deck and remove their actual Lightning Vortex so they can't redraw it again, you know? So then they've already drew their Lightning Vortex at that point. Yeah, even if they fail, they can still come out on top. It's still a duel at that point. We're going to be having everybody have 4,000 life points like the actual thing, like the actual anime. Deckmasters probably will not be a thing. However, dual spirits probably will be a thing. Because again, we're doing the GX arc of things, and dual spirits were a big thing in that. So, Deckmasters probably won't be a thing. Dual spirits probably will be a thing. Is it still Lightning Vortex? It probably is. Yes. Get out of here, Lightning Vortex. But this area over here will be kind of like just like the regular like section where we're going to be doing all of the game stuff. They're going to be talking and chatting and stuff, going against like regular, you know, D&D-ish type of things. It is 8,000. We're going to be having 4,000 though, like the anime, because 4,000 makes duels go a lot faster. So yeah, and not to mention, they're not going to be getting any powerful cards. The only cards that I'm going to be allowing in the game are going to be cards up until the end of the GX era. So they're not going to be having any synchros or anything like that. Game-breaking trump card? At first, no. At first, they're going to have really bad decks. At first, they're all going to have really bad decks. Something's going to be happening, and they're going to be starting off with 4 basically starter decks that I'm going to be making for them. They're going to be having very, very minuscule decks, which means they're all probably going to start out in Slifer Red.
Yay.
But I will be able to give them, like, some good cards, of course, but, like, it's mostly going to be them messing around with pretty bad cards. So the decks that they're planning on using are a light deck, a warrior deck, an insect deck, and a dragon deck. And we're using old cards that were basically up until like GX era. Actually, these aren't even up to GX era yet. Like I'm making them decks based off the original booster sets, not even up to GX era at this point. So let's just say going through here. Let's say that, you know, they're not gonna have immediate like Insect Princess or like Guardian Angel Joan or anything like that. Like in the beginning, their like best cards will be like just high level, just like high attack monsters. So going down here, let's just use this one as an example. In the beginning, we'll say that like the warrior deck, the strongest monster in the dragon deck will be Ryuram. We'll say, you know, 2200, 2600 defense. Like this is the strongest dragon he has in his deck right now. You know what I mean? Nope, I'm not giving him any sort of advantage in the beginning, guys. I'm gonna be making them their own like 30 to 40 card decks, probably around 30 cards, just again so that the duels don't take forever. I'm probably gonna make the decks be around the size of 30 instead of 40, and the deck's life points are going to be at 4,000. Yes, they're going to be getting allowances. Basically, if they do good in school, or if they pass regular duels in school, then they're going to be getting quote-unquote allowances to get more cards. They can get booster packs from, like, the card shop. So yeah, they're going to be able to get more cards. A lot. One thing that they're going to be doing, like, during actual school hours as well, is that whenever they go through school, I'm going to have it to where they have quote-unquote dual stats, and if they just get challenged by random, like, Slifer Red during school, like, oh, you have to duel this guy for school, they can instead just roll the dice and see who wins. And if they win, they get duel points. They get points they can use in school. And yes, the booster packs will be randomized. I'll be making all the booster packs. OC's replacing main cast? No, the entirety of everything will be replaced. There's not going to be any sort of Dr. Crowler. There's not going to be any sort of like Sacred Beast type of things. Like it's going to be, everything's going to be replaced. The plot, all the characters, everything. It's just going to be in the same setting. So a dueling school, like a dueling academy on an island. Obelisk Blue, Slifer Red, and Raw Yellow are still going to be a thing. The Sacred Beast will probably still be in there somewhere, but the main plot of the school is not going to be against that. They can't be 100% random. Well, they're going to be basically, I'm going to be making packs, like a big stack of packs like this. Let's say this is the pack pile, and then I'm going to be like, shuffle. And then, here's your pack. That kind of thing. Like, that's what I mean by random. Like, I'm probably just going to have, like, a big pack pile. And it's going to be more than just, like, normal monsters, of course. But I'm going to make, like, this big pack pile. I'm going to shuffle it, and then I'm going to, like, divvy them out face down. So, like, you buy a pack? Okay, here's your 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's your cards. You did it. Random draw set selection. There are going to be some packs, of course, quote-unquote packs that'll be better than others. So if they pay more duel points, and if they, you know, save up more money, then they'll be able to get better packs. You know what I mean? Now, the last very interesting thing I'm going to be doing with this, yeah, there will probably be double duels. The last probably interesting thing I'm going to be doing with it as well is I'm going to be, oh God, look at these things. Shuffle together. There you go. Is I'm going to be, what was I saying? God, the thing distracted me. The last like pretty interesting thing I'm going to be doing with it is I'm going to be handing out cards to them periodically as well. So teachers, if they get like really close to some of the teachers will give them cards. If they get really close to some of the people that are in the classes, they'll give them cards. Am I making my own legendary cards? Probably not, but there are a ton of cards that are unused in the animes that would basically fill a sort of legendary card sets. So don't worry about that. I may end up making certain kind of cards. It really depends on if I figure out if they're going to be good for that kind of thing or not. But I myself, I'm not a very good artist, so I can't really make cards like that. You know what I mean? If I was a better artist, I would totally do stuff like that. And any duels outside of class also can are going to kind of go by Battle City-ish type of rules from the original series. So they're going to be, Jake, you're not allowed to ask questions. You're not allowed to ask me questions. You're in the game. You're not allowed to ask me questions. I'm playing. But no, what was I saying? Duels outside of school and stuff like that are kind of going to go by Battle City-ish type of rules as well. So they're gonna they can actually like pass out like they can actually like bet their strongest cards and stuff like that too. So it's gonna be interesting with that. And your ranking in the school, again, kind of more Battle City-ish type of things, is gonna be like based on like your best cards. Unless, like, you know, you go through exams, you get better at stuff like that. But, like, telling people, like, oh, you know, that guy has Red Eyes Black Dragon, holy shit. Or, oh, that guy has Wing Dragon Guardian of the Fortress. That's his strongest fucking card, really? You know? If they lose too much, will they get expelled? Maybe. It really depends on the teacher who would try to expel them at that point. It's not really, it's kind of like if you lose too much and stop and, like, don't pass your exams and stuff like that, then probably you'll get expelled. Can you start rumors? I mean, probably, dude. It's a school, man. I'm pretty sure one of them actually wants Wadapon. I'm pretty sure that one of them actually wants Wadapon in their deck, and I'll probably give it to them.
Only real men use Wadapon.
But yeah, one thing that I wanted to do while we're here is I wanted to have you guys maybe help me out in maybe figuring out any of the things I should put around this table. Like maybe like decoration or just like little fun things, maybe adding another table. Maybe if you guys want to, you can help me make them. You can watch me make the decks that they're going to be using. I don't know. It really just depends on what you guys want to do. We could just go back to playing another game if you want to. I just wanted to use this as kind of like a bit of a showing you guys what's going to be having. Dual quizzes, yes. There will definitely be dual quizzes. There will definitely be actual like classes, like because they took things really seriously in GX. They even had like calisthenics where like they would just over and over draw. I think that was more a Jaden thing, but still. It was either Jaden or Cyrus that brought that up, but they all started doing it like in like season 2 or 3. I can't remember which one did it. They also had tennis. You can join tennis. Let's see the decks.
Shady Box's abridged series of it stopped at the tennis episode.
Well, at this point, like if you want to see like the decks, I don't have the decks done yet. The decks are not done yet, so I could go through and like separate the cards out, like which cards are going to be with which person. I could do something like that because again, it's pretty interesting. They chose some pretty neato decks. So warriors will be going down here, light monsters will be going over here, and dragons will be going over here. And then, you know, if we ever find a insect in this pile, because they were the hardest ones to find, unfortunately, then we'll put them in places. But yeah, I mostly am just like trying to see how things are going to be going with it. Not all the cards you see here will end up in their decks, of course. But yeah. Haro Zanryu, he could go in both. Ah, we'll just put him there. Insect, there we go. So again, some cards here are a little bit too OP for what I want them to have at the moment. I want them to have kind of bad decks in the beginning. So they're not going to be getting a lot of the things that are shown here. I could probably give him Dehuman. Dehuman isn't that bad. Gaia the Fierce Knight. But yeah, I'm not gonna just make the decks. I'm just gonna show off some of the cards that are probably gonna be used in it, because it would take a long time to show off like all of these cards, I would think, to actually make the decks. Unless you guys really wanted me to to make the decks here, it'd be boring. It would honestly be very boring. I'm thinking about making Petite Dragon, the dragon guys. I'm thinking about making Petite Dragon his dual spirit. Just looking at him, he's just like, ah! Come on, boss! Let's go! You might notice I'm putting different things in here that aren't actually warrior monsters. It's because there's a bunch of fusions that may end up going into the warrior person's deck. And some of those fusions need certain monsters. I may or may not end up using all those fusions, but you know. Dragon. So yeah, just showing off a couple of the cards. Serpent Knight Dragon, Rerun. Labyrinth Wall. Winged Dragon guarding the fortress. Dragon. There's a lot of dragons. Why are you even... What are you doing here? What are you doing here, Yorzanzo? You're not part of any of those decks. Get out of here. But yeah. Wasn't one of the spirits the weird tiny things that vary colors? Yes, that the Ojama brothers. Yes. Blue, read my teacher joke. Teacher joke. Let's see here. I romanced the teacher. Why? I didn't study for the finals. I mean, hell yeah, dude. The obnoxious Celtic Guardian. I'm so obnoxious. But yeah, as you can see, like, insects were the hardest ones to find stuff for. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of, like, base level insects that I'm going to go with. But I think we could probably end up making the insect deck here. I think that's probably a good way to show things off. We're probably not going to have too many things that are like 4-star 1800s, because again, they'd be kind of overpowered in the beginning of the game. But I will give him probably 3 petite moths. So he will have 3 of these in his deck. Hunter Spider, we can probably give him Hunter Spider. Killer Needle. Killer Needle's pretty good. Yeah, we can give him Killer Needle, definitely. I can probably give him 2 or 3 of those. Empress Mantis, yes, Empress Mantis is good. Flying Kamakiri, Kamakiri's pretty good. We could probably give him that. Basic Insect, yes. Okay, so these are probably just the regular normal insects we'll be putting in his deck. Neobug and Giroshin Kawaga, we'll probably make those be, I'll probably have that. No, he's not going to have it. I'm not going to be giving them that. Again, we're going to be taking those out. Not everything you see here is going to go in the decks. But we're probably going to end up putting these in, like, special booster packs for him. That way he can start getting these things and, like, putting them in his deck for, like, really good things. I'm going to be taking Luster Dragon out of there, don't worry. He's going to mostly have these guys, like Lizard Soldiers and stuff. So at that point, we have all of these. Move things like that out of the way. And then we grab the effect monsters. And we'll just be separating this into 2 piles. Things that aren't insects and things that are insects at this point. Just to make things a little bit faster. And if Kitty has any ideas for things that he wants in his warrior deck, he can put in there. I'm not gonna be too mean to him.
The Time Wizard.
You're not gonna have Time Wizard in your freaking warrior deck.
But can I have Flame Swordsman?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Again, I'm probably gonna be putting a bunch of fusions in that deck. Just because there's so many fusions for warriors. I might even give you Hungry Burger, because Hungry Burger's a warrior. Look at Hungry Burger, though.
He's so hungry.
There's Karate
Just
Man.
give someone a food-based deck. That'll work out somehow.
And then there's Performance of...
eat all the competition.
And then there's Performance of Sword here, which is another ritual. You have a lot of rituals, too. I'm not sure if I'm going to go ritual with your starter deck, or if I'm going to go fusion with it.
Have the ultimate ritual, Blackluster Soldier one day, just you watch.
Again, I'm mostly going to be making the decks to where they're going to be somewhat competitive with each other. Which, again, is going to be a little hard, but actually, wait, did I do something with that? No, that's not it. Okay. I'm going to make them all somewhat competitive with each other, but I'm also going to let you all know that you're going to have really bad decks in the beginning, especially. Like, I'm sorry, but he's not getting Tyrant Dragon. It's not happening. Or Spear Dragon. Neither of those are going to be yours. What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there? Don't you do... What are you... You went under the couch. Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. I probably won't even give him Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth in the beginning. I'll probably make that be like a really rare card for him to get as well.
That's what his deck is going to be, the Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth deck.
I'm probably going to put at least one Man-Eater Bug in there, Levy. I'll probably at least put one in there.
It's like, what kind of bug deck doesn't have Man-Eater Bug in it?
I'm not going to put too many of them in there, though. If he wants more than like one Man-Eater Bug, he'll have to go get some.
So, well, we gave you this really nice starter deck. It has 5 Man-Eater Bugs in it, but that's illegal, so you can't use it.
So that means you lose every duel you go up against. Oh, Arsenal Bug, duh.
I would like 5 Monster Reborns, please.
Pinchhopper's really good. Insect Princess. And I think that might be it, yes. I didn't actually find an Insect Queen in there. I'll probably have to go and find an Insect Queen. Okay, so as of right now, these are the cards that are going to be in there. Let's go ahead and go through these and see any of the ones I'm not going to do, kind of like with over here. Cards into the graveyard, increase your life points. I like this one, but it's a little bit overpowered for like a 4,000 life point thing. But I might give it to him. Still not sure. Shows all face up level 4 monsters. That sounds pretty good. Man-Eater Bug. I'm probably gonna at least put one in there. Not Perfectly Ultimate. Not Insect Princess immediately. Probably give 8 Claws Scorpion, but I probably won't give Swarm of Scarabs and Swarm of Locusts at the moment. Pick up cards, top of your deck until a spell, trap cards, remaining cards to the graveyard. This is going to be an interesting one. I hope he doesn't use this too much. Pinchhopper. Yeah, Pinchhopper's pretty good. I'll probably only put like 1 or 2 in there, though. Every card's going to be capped at 3. However, I will say, Guido, there are going to be no forbidden cards in my game. Nothing is going to technically be forbidden. So all of those, they will all be limited to having 1 in your deck. So you can have anything in your deck. There are going to be no forbidden cards, unless they're like playing in like sanctioned actual like tournament situations, and they're like, oh, you can't use this card. But like, if they're like in a shadow game or something, it's like, nah, there's nothing like that. Get Swarm of Scarabs over there. Arsenal Bug. What do you do again? There are no face events in this card. Both attacking and this monster becomes 1,000 points. That's a pretty good one, actually. We'll see about that one. Again, everything that's limited are still going to be limited. And everything that's forbidden is going to go to limited. So you can't have 3 sets of Exodia. Jirai Gummo might be his, like, strongest card in the deck, I think. We might give him a couple of Flying Kamakiris. What's Invader of the Throne doing here? Get over there. What are you doing over here, girl? Get over there. Insect Soldiers of the Sky. Probably give him that. Yeah, they'll still have it be limited, just nothing's forbidden. This card's present in hand to the graveyard, and that card, call your opponent, increase
Pretty much just so you can avoid the TKO Exodia, which would be much easier if you're playing to do the 30 deck thing.
Bladefly, what do you do again? Oh yeah, attack of all windmills. That's pretty good. Larva Moth. We might give him Great Moth at some point, but not now. So as of right now, he's not going to have the Great Moth synergy, which is again going to make his deck really bad because he has petite moths and like larva moths. He just don't have Great Moth. What happens when they lose? Will they lose just money? If they lose outside of the school, then they will lose some of their cards because again, they can bet cards. But if they lose in school or anything like that, they're not going to lose any money. The only time they'll ever lose money is if they themselves bet money on something. Like, I don't want to give you any of my cards, so hey, how about I give you a lot of money instead? And then they might go yes or no, depending. So no, there's not going to be any way for them to lose money unless somebody steals their money or unless they bet their own money or they pay for stuff. So as of right now, we can probably decide how many of each of these are going to go in the deck. So I'm going to have probably 2 or 3 basic insects in there just because I really like trolling people. Boop boop. So he's probably going to have 3 basic insects in his deck. I'm not gonna be too mad. I'm not gonna be too mean, but I'm gonna give him some bad cards in the deck. Empress Mantis will probably be the strongest card in the deck, and it'll probably work really well with Pinch Hopper anyway. Killer Needle's pretty good. Hunter Spider's pretty okay. It'll work pretty good with Pinch Hopper as well. And again, 3 Petite Moths because I'm just mean. I'm very mean to him. They don't have to bet their cards. I mean, there's gonna be a thing to where if they are challenged outside of the school, like in certain conditions, they have to put up a card. So yeah, I'm gonna give him some magic and trap cards. Don't you worry, they're over here though. I'll give him magic and trap cards. Don't worry. I don't know why you would ever bring out Larva Moth. Like, there's no reason. Larva Moth is probably the worst card I've ever seen. It's probably the absolute worst card.
Don't knock Larva Moth like that, man. You just don't realize the deep potential.
Larva Moth is bad. All right, Larva Moth is bad, and it should feel bad. I'm not even gonna do that. Like, I'm not even gonna be the guy who puts Larva Moth in his deck. All right, that's how bad it is. I'm not even gonna troll him with that.
And then you give him 3.
All right, we're gonna probably give him Legul. I'll probably give him 2 Leguls, honestly. Let's go ahead and copy Legul. Put a Legul down. I mean, I didn't mean to copy the Bladefly, but I might end up being okay with that. All win must buy 1 points. See, that'd be really good, except his deck has a lot of earth monsters, so probably not going to be what I'm going to put in his actual deck. So 2 Legules, probably Bombardment Beetle. Cocoon of Evolution has to go in his deck.
You see, the cocoon is symbolic of his developmental phase. He is going through a metamorphosis into his own duelist.
We'll probably give him 2. We'll probably give him 3 Cocoons of Evolution. Just again, because he has the Petite Moths. What's he doing? I'm letting them know about a game I'm going to be doing. Probably up some next week. Kind of like a D&D-ish type of game. Only I'm using Yu-Gi-Oh in a thing, Shiki. This will be a pretty interesting card for him to have. I'm going to give him 2 of them, but it's not going to be that useful against everybody. But yeah, he's going to have 2 of those. The monster attacks Wind Monster. This is a pretty interesting one too. We're probably going to give him 2 of those as well. Control C, Control V. There we go. Flying Kamakiri. He's probably going to have a couple of those. I'm going to go ahead and make 3, but he's probably only going to have 2 in the deck. Jiraiya. I was thinking about giving him Jiraiya. Probably will. I'm not entirely sure yet. Arsenal Bug might be a little bit too strong for his deck. Parasite, hell yeah. I will give him Jiraiya, why not? Drill Bug. This card inflicts damage to your opponent's life points. You may take 1 Parasite card from your deck, shuffle your deck, and place Parasite down on the top of the deck. Pretty good. Pinch Hopper, we'll give him 2 Pinch Hoppers. I'm not gonna be too hard on him. We'll give him 2 Pinch Hoppers on the start. It's got way too many monsters, by the way, right now, but it's going to be going down, don't you worry. Give him 1 Maneater Bug. Okay. Now we have to limit down the cards again. Doop, doop, doop. I'm really wondering if I should give him the Parasite combo. We'll probably take that out just to make room in the deck. Not to mention, we don't want him to be too Weevil, you know? We don't want him to be too Weevil Underwood. I say maybe go 2 Cocoons and 2 Petite Moths instead of 3. Yeah. Hunter Spider probably can stay. Killer Needle. Empress Mantis. Kamakiri. Alright, so let's get rid of a basic insect or 2. Let's be honest. I'm gonna keep 1 in his deck because I want him to have 1. So at this point, how many cards is this? There's of course going to be more monsters than there are magic and trap cards because that's how old Yu-Gi-Oh used to go. But I'm hoping to at least put in like maybe 8 magic and trap cards. Not magic and like 8 magic or trap cards. That's what I mean. 23. That's around, I can do it around 7 at that point. Would I get rid of anything else? Let's go through the deck one more time. Because again, I want it to be bad, but I don't want it to be too bad. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We can get rid of Jiraiya.
I want it to be bad, but I don't want it to be impossible to win.
Exactly. I think that's fine. If we get rid of Jiraiya, I think that's fine. We can have that be in a pack later if he wants to put it in. A Cocoon, no Moth. Exactly. Again, Shiki, I want the decks to be bad. He doesn't get Moth yet. Okay. Now, I can get 8 more cards in this deck, so let's go ahead and go through the magic cards here. We're just going to go through search. Do, 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 do. I think Reload would probably be a pretty good card for his deck. Multiplication of ants, obviously. Ooh, Rush Recklessly would be pretty good in his deck. Jade Insect Whistle. Probably Mystical Space Typhoon. I'm just getting cards out that I think would be interesting with the deck. It's not all of these are going to be in his deck. Just letting people know that right now. If one of the players buy a pack, but the pack contains a card that would be extremely useful for another player, could they trade? Yes, they could definitely trade. They're not going to be against each other. Like they're going to be. It's again, just think regular D&D. They're not going to be against each other. They're going to be friends, hopefully. I'm not going to say they're going to be friends because I know these fucking players, but
I'm not sure we'll be friends with how they were last night. I'll be friends with all of them. I don't doubt that. But I might have to drown the really sad guy.
Tokens would do well for almost any deck, man. Tokens are awesome.
Don't fuck with scapegoats.
Insect Imitation. Die Power works on Earth monsters, yeah.
Blue, what have you been teaching Guido over here?
Like how your KH nobody turned into him, turned the whole now hates his companions. Yeah, I told him about what happened with how Nightshade's character just kind of left that group that he was in because he was sick of them like befriending Deathclaws.
Stop making friends with the enemy.
Should I give everybody a pot of greed? Does everybody know what pot of greed does?
No, I don't. Nobody knows what pot of greed does.
Nobody knows what pot of greed does.
I don't know. Is it like graceful charity?
Nope. I don't know.
Oh, okay, so it's like
I don't know what pot of
Monster
greed is.
Reborn.
Does it look like I know what pot of greed does? I don't know.
Wait. Is it like a clone of Change Apart?
Nope.
Damn.
Okay, so we're gonna give him Forest because Forest increased the power of insects. Laser Cannon Armor, Insect Tap Monster with this card, increase attack and defense by 300 points. It's pretty good. We'll probably give him 2. Again, we don't want him to have the best cards in the game. We're gonna give him some of the just regular cards. Insect Imitation. Offer one monster inside appeal tribute one insect top monster. One level higher than tribute monsters plus someone to the field. Tap position, intuition, deck them shuffled. This would be really good for his deck later. So I think I'm gonna put that over here. Give him an MST just so we can clear out some things. Jade Insect Whistle. Okay, this is good for the Parasite combo, but we're not doing that right now. Why are these cards stuck together? There we go. Multiplication of ants. Duel Links is pretty fun. I will say, I didn't like it at first, but it's pretty fun. Multiplication of ants is pretty good. It's not great because you can't use them for tribute summons after, but whatever. Again, we're not trying to give him the best cards, so go ahead and say that these are potential cards he'll have in his deck. And finally, let's go through the traps. Let's go ahead and search through. Do cards that'll be pretty good in his deck. I know I have actually some insect cards in here. I just can't remember what they were or where they are. I'm gonna give everybody one of these. And they're gonna hate me. I'm gonna give everybody the worst trap of the game first off. Might grab a trap hole.
Why are you doing this to us? I mean, of everything you could do, why that?
Because it'll be an easy card for you to get rid of when you get more cards, huh? Oh, there is something I haven't told anybody yet that I was thinking about the other day. I'm also going to give you guys the option to sell cards to the card shop for dual points.
Oh snap!
So once you guys like get rid of a card from your deck, you can just like give them back to the card shop in bulk and sell them back to it.
How much does fake trap go for?
You probably get like a dual point.
Worth it.
Did I put any traps that were insect based in here? I don't think I did. That's fine. He doesn't need any. There's not a lot of insect support from the ones I looked through. Give him an ultimate offering though. Alright, I want him to have one decently good trap. Maybe Reckless Greed. Alright, let's look through these. Yeah, there's also Basic Insect to get rid of, too. Alright, there are 6 cards over here. I need 8 cards, so yeah, only 2 cards remaining. You're gonna have Fake Trap. Let's actually go through these again. 2 of those, 1 Forest, 1 MST, 2 Laser Cannon Armors. Alright, we'll get rid of... I'll be nice, we'll get rid of one of the Multiplication of Ants. That way he can have 3 traps, and we'll give him Reckless Greed and Trap Hole. Alright, and this will be his 30 card deck. We'll shuffle it around, we'll flip it over, and let's go ahead and check. They turned off my light. We'll go ahead and draw. It's not letting me because I don't have any place to actually draw the cards to. That's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5. You can tell how good of a deck is by the starting hands. Usually if your deck has a good balance, you'll have a pretty balanced starting hand. So we should have 2 to 3 monsters and magic and traps. There we go. I think it's pretty balanced. At this point, this is a really horrible starting hand for him, but if I were him, I would probably start off with Flying Kamakiri number 1, just so that he can summon another Flying Kamakiri number 1 the next turn after that thing's destroyed. If you really want to be weird about it, you can put the laser cannon armors on him, but I would probably wait to use those. For his first draw, however, he'll get Petite Moth. Perfect.
The master plan begins. Nothing can stand against the ultimate cocoon of evolution.
Without Great Moth in the deck.
Without Great Moth.
Alright, so now that this deck is built, I think I'll go into a little bit more detail about the mechanics of the game. So, he would get to go through then, and I'm going to do it first, but he would get to go through then and find the 10 best cards in the deck. We'll actually just, 10's probably a good number, yeah. That way there's still some sort of a destiny about it. And we'll say that I'm going to go and do those really quick. 10 of the best cards in the deck. Chopper. Did I not put her in there? Did I not put Empress Mantis in the deck? Or am I just like not finding her? Maybe it's one of these. Flip. Excuse me. I might not. Oh, Empress Mantis is right here. She didn't get put in the deck. Let's search again, because she should have been put in the deck. Let's go ahead and get rid of... Let's get rid of one of the Legules for her, because Empress Mantis is a good card in the deck. Speaking of which, let's put her right here. One of the Legules can go over here. Alright. So the 10 best cards in the deck. Let's see here. We'll actually go for 8, because 10 out of 30 is still pretty bad. We'll go for the 8 best cards in the deck. We'll say the next one will be probably another Pinchopper. Probably another Cocoon. Flying Kamakiri number 2. And also Forest. That's more than 8 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who are you? Search. We'll go ahead and get rid of one of the Cocoons. Now, with these 8 cards in the deck, this would be their this would be the Destiny Draw-ish deck that they would make. So let's go ahead and copy it. I'd be like, all right. There you go. So these 8 cards are still a part of the deck. So, shuffle. But when it comes down to it, let's say that it's their turn. The cards in their hand, they're something like this. But none of these cards can help them, and they have to draw for their turn. It's like, but I need something. I need a Pinchopper, or I need something like that. Like, they really fucking need a Pinchopper. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. This would be really good with a Pinchopper. As they're just like, okay, well, let's see if we can get a Pinchopper. I'm gonna use my one Destiny draw, and it's like, okay, roll the die. Oh, wow, you got a 20. That means they will get to go to their little Destiny Draw deck with a critical with this. And they can search for any card in their Destiny Draw deck to bring out. So they're like, Pinchopper, because I need that. I need the Pinchopper. Instead of their actual draw that turn. So they don't draw anymore. I go through their deck right here, and I search for one of their Pinchoppers that they have left in the deck, and I take it out. So they no longer can draw that card in the deck. And now they have Pinchopper. So now with their Pinchopper, they're like, all right, I'm going to play it, and it's going to be great because play Pinchopper, activate Multiplication Advance, bring out Empress Mantis. And now you have also 2 Multiplication Advance. So it's a really good strategy. It's a really good strategy. So yeah, that'd be basically how they're going to be going about the game. They're going to be trying their best to get good rolls during the actual thing to be able to get their Destiny draws, and bada bing bada boom, win the duels. When they win the duels, they'll get money based on how I feel they did during the duel or based on how strong the opponent they had, and then they will use said money to get more packs, which could potentially give them better cards. Okay. That's basically it, guys.
Awesome.
And they won't get these, their Destiny decks they have here, those will be with me. They won't get to have those, just in case they accidentally mix them in with their actual cards. Because then they'd have 2 copies of Empress Mantis, and no, that's no good. So yeah. That'll be something that I'll take care of. Interesting. Anything that can do, that'll acquire them a bonus. Are we going to get a stream of this? Yes, the stream will start of this potentially either next week or the week after. I'm going to be going through an entire campaign with these people with this. Oh, the mystery slice of life thing was going to be zombies.
Oh, that is completely not what I was thinking.
The mystery slice of life thing was going to be zombies.
I mean, maybe it's because I thought of zombie RPs in the past, but whenever I think mystery slice of life, I think bite of life, and then I think zombies.
Damn, I was completely off base.
Is there anything that'll acquire them a bonus? Yes. As they level up as duelists, quote unquote, that's going to be their level up mechanics. They are going to be gaining more stats. Later on, they might get better stats for doing Destiny draws. So maybe they'll get 2 Destiny draws a game. They'll also be able to raise their actual duelist stats to where if they just don't want to duel somebody like randomly in the school, like again, if they just get put up against some random slifer or got something like that, you'd be like, all right, during school hours I'll just roll because I'm not really too invested in this duel, and they failed. But they'll get like bonuses based on like their dueling rank and stuff like that. So they get like 6 + 6 is 12, and the other person rolled an 11, so you win, you know, that kind of thing. They're going to be actual bonuses, and again, the biggest bonus that's going to really come into play is that later on I'm planning on having people have dual spirits, because dual spirits are a big thing in the GX anime. Dual spirits are just these like little creatures, like basic insect, that are a part of your deck that maybe will give you guys some sort of like bonuses to stuff outside of or inside of duels. Maybe they'll help you fight against certain types of magic. Maybe they'll do things like that. They'll basically increase your stats. The way I'm thinking about doing the stats right now is, again, mostly they're going to be physical stats. So physique will be probably a stat like, you know, like your how well up you keep your body. That's kind of like a strength stat. There'll be probably dexterity, you know, how lithe you are, how speedy you are, things like that. And there'll probably be like a either a constitution or like a perception-y type of thing, where it's like how good you're, how good of things like that you go. So there'll be definitely physical stats. Other than that, there'll be the Destiny draw stats. So like every time that goes up, you'll get that many more Destiny draws. So like it'll always start off at 1, and it'll be the slowest stat for them to go up. There'll be a luck stat for like random encounters and random things happening. Maybe they'll walk outside one day and like look around the bushes and find a card in the bush, you know, like that kind of thing for luck. I'll probably give them a charisma stat, so they'll be able to talk their way out of things with teachers, maybe even romance some people, who's to say. And beyond that, I'll probably end up giving them like a dueling stat, like some sorts of like you're really good at this stat, like a strategy or something like that. Maybe I'll give them like a very quirky stat like that, like your dueling stat, like the best thing, you're a strategic duelist. You do this dueling stat's at 5, so whenever you roll for random dueling later on, you'll get like a +5. You know what I mean? Those are kind of what I'm thinking of for the stats. I've got stuff written down for it but I haven't yet made the actual stat sheets yet. So they'll get those first. I'll have them pick them out, and then I'll probably upload the stat sheets to this thing so you guys can see them. Physique, dexterity, constitution, perception, destiny draw, luck, charisma, dueling strategies, quirky. Yes. I have 4 people doing it with me right now. They're all people who are affiliated with my channel. So it's gonna be it's gonna be Jacob Kitty, who's with us right now. I'm going to have Warrior Red, who again is part of my channel. He does a lot of things with me. We're gonna have one of my favorite DMs that ever have DM'd for me. William X. I can never say his fucking full online screen name. His name's Will. William D. Willow, or Will of D. He has been with me for a long time. He's a really cool DM, but he's going to be doing my game with me this time. He's going to be a player in it, not a DM. And I'm going to have another person who is one of our best friends, who is one of my favorite people to actually DM for, because he's always so interesting when he does his games, Skull Collector. He is such a good person to DM for. He is so interesting, and he's really lively. So, like, I'm guessing he's going to be really interesting for you guys to listen to, too.
He also carries within the rage of the beast.
But yeah, he's a really lively player, so he's a really interesting person to be watching. It's nobody like you guys have really know too well from anything else, unless you guys have followed my parody stuff. Because a long time ago, I used to do Digimon Tamers with Will as well. He was our editor, and we did some pretty cool stuff with that. But nobody else like that. So other people have too many games going on. I have somehow never seen William D. Willow. He's never really on that much, Levy. But again, he's a person who used to DM for me a lot. He's actually the one that got me into DMing. So yes, he's a pretty interesting guy. And again, we have JKM Kitty here, who is playing the lone female out of our group. Because, you know, he's obviously a secret female.
I'm gonna be, like, so totally awesome, and you're gonna love me.
He's a secret female anyway. I'm guessing the stream isn't gonna be open Discord. It may end up being, but I might make it to where everybody who is in the Discord can only listen. I don't want to interrupt the players too much, so it might not be an open Discord. But I might let people in to listen in case they don't want to actually like listen to the laggy stream or anything like that. If they have anything like that. But yeah, it's not gonna be an open Discord probably, but you could still say it's an open Discord because people are still gonna be allowed in. It'll really depend on how much people ruin it for people, because there are some people out there who would just like to watch the world burn, and they'll just come in and start saying really bad things in the chats. So who knows? Cough Henry, exactly.
Fudge sticking mother fudger.
I had thought about seeing if other people wanted to join in, but I think that for my first streaming of a game, 4 people is enough.
Yeah, dude.
So I think that's probably fine. And again, these four people I've DM'd for many times, and they're all people I can trust to not completely like destroy everything. They're also people I can trust to actually continue with the game, because a lot of people sometimes be like, "Oh, I'm gonna stop now in the middle of our campaign and ruin everything." So
oh god.
So yeah, I trust these guys to be able to not do that. I could start setting up like zones for them around here. If you guys saw my other thing that I have set up, I had like little like square zones on the sides for like the players. I may end up doing that, or I may just end up letting them just have this table for doing whatever they wanted to do, and just like put like a map in the middle. I'm not entirely sure what to do with that yet. I think they'd all like to have their own little zones. Like, I think that would probably be something you'd like, right, Kitty?
Yes, and I would like a tower of perfectly generic objects.
Okay.
Don't forget the blue bowl.
Like dorm rooms, it's yeah, kind of like dorm rooms. They'll all have their little dorm rooms. If I do it that way though, I'm gonna definitely only have 2 of them and have them each be like their their partner in their dorm. You have to share a room with sweaty boys because you're a Slifer slacker. Because you're a Slifer slacker.
Damn it, I hate poor people.
And they're all gonna be starting off in Slifer. For reasons, they're all starting off in Slifer. Reasons that I'm not gonna go over right now, but I've already gone over with them.
Woohoo!
But yeah, does anybody have any other questions about the game that's gonna be starting potentially next week? If I get everything settled by next week, it'll be next week. If not, it'll be the week after. If anybody has any more questions, like, or anything else you want me to like do while I'm here, because I didn't actually think I'd get done doing Will's deck. Like, the insect deck is complete.
Woohoo!
I actually like it. I don't think I made it too powerful, but there is that one combo in there with the insect with the dang it, I can't think of the multiplication of ants and the pin chopper. Like, there actually is a few combos in here. Oh yeah, there'll definitely be promotions. You can definitely get promoted to Raw and Obelisk through the game, but they're gonna start off in Slifer.
So I want to know how long you were going to do these streams.
Until the campaign's over. So it really
I meant
depends.
time-wise, like for each stream, like how long will it run for?
Gotcha. Whenever we actually do role plays, whenever we actually do our RPs, we usually go for like 4 to 5 hours, don't we? I'll probably make it like a rough cap at 4 hours with this one, but we usually go from like 8 to 12. So we'll probably end
8 to 12. Shit.
We'll probably end up having it be like sometime like a 6 o'clock start and maybe end around like 9 or 10, something like that. What do you think of that? What do you think about that, Kitty? Does that sound good?
That sounds like a good start.
Mm-hmm. Again, we can either raise it or lower it depending on like people's schedules or anything like that.
Yeah, it's pretty much just deciding the stream day. I think that's just the biggest thing of getting all of us together.
Insect. We will decide said stream day whenever we have everybody together, though. I'm kind of myself like hoping for either a Friday afternoon or night, but depends on how people say. I'm hoping for a Friday-ish one. Thursday's good too, I guess, but I'm hoping for like a Friday afternoon. But we'll see how Skull Collector, Will, and Red see things.
Yeah, it's mostly them, because, you know, 2 of them work.
Yeah, screw those guys, though. If they can't make it, then we'll replace them with Emerald, and then we'll kill Emerald.
Hooray!
I wasn't paying attention, what?
I said if they can't make it, we'll replace them with Emerald, and then we'll kill Emerald.
I mean, I'm down for that.
I mean, you're down with us killing you?
Yeah, at least I get to interact with it.
No, you don't. You're just gonna die.
By dying, that's how I get to interact. Gosh.
Also, I'm gonna put the M Warriors in your deck, Kitty.
Oh no.
Look at how powerful. How powerful the M Warriors are. Let me find the other one. Where's the other one? I know he's in here. That's not him.
Where's my blackluster soldier?
There he is. Here's your two boys. M Warrior 1 and M Warrior 2.
No. They're not even attractive.
Yeah, he doesn't even get his soul taken away. He just dies. He just gets shot.
He doesn't even get shadow realmed. He just straight up gets murdered. It's not like, oh man, Pegasus trapped your soul in a card. No, Bandit Keith shot you in the face. With his finger. Because he never brought a gun.
Jesus.
Alright, guys. I guess at this point we have about 20 to 30 minutes left in stream. If I can go a little bit after that. Do you guys want me to make another deck, or do you guys want me to play another game? What's going on here? What do you guys want to do?
Get another deck.
I'm not talking to you, Emerald.
I mean, I want to at least give some kind of commentary. Gosh. I mean, reply. Shit. I'm fucking bad at talking. Shut up.
Congratulations. Here's a gold star.
Thank you, I needed that.
Landstar? Did you say Landstar? As in
No.
Swordsman of?
No, he said gold star.
Landstar?
Oh man, I love Swordsman of Landstar.
What? 2 more copies of both the M Warriors, if you say so.
No, Swordsman of Landstar, he has better stats. No,
I mean, if you want M Warrior 1 and 2 again, that's fine.
no.
Alright, let's go ahead and make this. I'll do this. This will be the last thing we do in the game. Let's go through and make the warrior deck.
I would have said make the dragon because the player can't see it right now.
Yeah, but that makes me want to... Fine, let's make the dragon. Since you don't want to see it.
I want to be able to scream.
I wanted to make
properly.
the amazing M Warrior deck.
Yeah.
The M Warrior synergy with all the support they have. The
I mean,
legendary
Shield and Sword-
Blackluster
Shield and-
M Warrior of End.
I mean, in the TV, the shield and sword combo worked. And I think they might technically have a fusion.
They might, actually. I can't remember if M Warriors have a fusion. Alright, so let's do the dragon deck.
Literally cry.
Let's do the dragon deck. We'll go with Lizard Soldier. Yeah, Lizard Soldier's good. Winged Dragon. Ryuran. No, he does not get Serpent Knight Dragon. He'll get that later, maybe. Maybe Cursor Dragon. We'll put that up there. We'll put some baby dragons. Komori Dragon. Luster Dragon. Maybe.
What about Baby Dragon?
Baby Dragon. See, this deck is going to be the hardest one to actually, like... he's definitely getting Typho number 2. This is going to be the hardest one to actually, like... make sure that is not too overpowered. Because there's so many overpowered dragons.
At
Like
least
this one.
comparatively to the
Dragon
decks
Dwelling in the
you've been
Cave.
making.
It's pretty freaking good. Blackland Fire Dragon. Not getting Luster Dragon. Not at all. Nope, nope, nope.
Aww.
I might make Hyro Zanryu be like the biggest dragon in his deck. Or I'll leave it be Rioran. It's going to be one or the other. I'm not entirely sure yet.
Are you gonna give him Luster Dragon number 2? I
Mm,
mean, the original?
I don't know. I'm looking at it. It's a really powerful card to bring out like immediately. Like you could just bring this motherfucker out with like Lord of D and like Flute of Summoning Dragon, which I didn't give him, but he could get it eventually.
Oh, I
again-
have a small question.
Mm-hmm.
When it just comes to like trading cards with each other and NPCs, are we able to just like give each other cards, or are we gonna have to be like 1-for-1 or things of equal value?
You could just give each other cards. I don't care.
Yay!
It does not matter to me. You just hand them over.
So like, oh man, I got a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Here you go.
I will also say that because we are going based on like actual lore of the game, there probably is not many Blue Eyes White Dragons.
Oh man, I mugged a guy for Blue Eyes White Dragon. Here you go.
Is that how I die? Because I had a Blue Eyes White Dragon?
That's how you died. I think putting Komori Dragon and Blackland Fire Dragon, just keeping them both at 1 is good for this deck.
Oh man, I found this dead guy and he
Taiho
had the
number
Winged
2.
Dragon of Ra on him.
I want him to have Taiho number 2, but just because Taiho number 2 sucks so much. But it's still like a cool card. Let's see here, Lesser Dragon. There's so many dragons that are around the same attack points. Like Lesser Dragon and Baby Dragon had around the same attack points. Even Lizard Soldier has around that. So like, yeah, these 3 can go. I really like the idea of just making his strongest monster Ryoran. What do you guys think? Should I make his strongest monster Ryoran, Hyro Zanryu, or Luster Dragon? Hyro Zanryu? Look at this
I
guy.
like Ryuran.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
like,
can't pronounce that.
I like Ryuran because then he could go into the Toon decks if he was really ballsy and have Toon Ryuran.
I actually like that. Yeah. I'm gonna give him Ryoran. He can get Hyro Zanryu later, or I might like cave and let him have both. I don't know. All right. He does get Petite Dragon. Only 1 though, because it might turn into his dual spirit. We're gonna go
So
ahead.
cute.
We'll
I
give
think
him.
that was actually a spirit in the show. Once.
We'll give him 2 One-Eyed Shield Dragons.
It's so sad he doesn't have the Archfiend deck.
See, the biggest problem with this is that all of the dragon cards are actually really good. There's like not many things except for like, again, One-Eyed Shield Dragon that are below a certain attack points. So we'll give him Dragon Dwelling in the Cave later. I might replace something with one of these guys, but for now we'll just throw them in there. Right now he already has 12 cards in his deck. So last but not least, should I give him Yamadron? I'm gonna give him Yamadron. Just because, again, I want to make his deck slightly worse than it should be, so don't want to give him too many amazing cards.
So I think you can make up with the half-decentness of the monsters by giving him shittier spells.
Mm-hmm. Or just no spells. You can't have any.
No.
Oh man, you have
All
a deck
monsters.
of only trap cards? Who thought this was a good idea?
Apparently the person who gave them to you. Alright, so now
That would be hilarious considering there is an episode where there's a guy who doesn't know why he's losing, but has dragon cards. He has no spells or traps.
Put that away over there. Put that away. I might go for Thousand Dragon. We're now going through, we're going to put all the warriors and light monsters in their own little piles here. However, dragons are going to go over here because other ones we're going to be probably using. Again, we might go for letting him have Thousand Dragon. He's not gonna get it, so let's just put it over here somewhere. Okay.
You should give him Thunder Dragon, but not the fusion.
Just give him one Thunder Dragon. That would suck so bad. Discard this card from your hand, add the 2 Thunder Dragons from your deck. Just give him 1 Thunder Dragon. That's all he gets.
You could even give him 3, and it's like, well, they're not very good. You have to sacrifice a monster. Or for a monster that's particularly not great.
That has potential. I like the trolliness of it. Oh, there's a dragon. And again, I want to make sure he does have some good cards in the deck, because again, we're not trying to completely screw him over, just mostly.
I was about to say.
I'm definitely wanting to have a Kiryu. Kiryu. Kiryu's actually pretty good. Load of dragons I may end up giving him. Not entirely sure. Shaman the Dragon, there's no way he's getting that. Absolutely no way. Troop Dragon. He's probably going to get a few of those.
Multi-dimensional dragon isn't bad, if incredibly situational.
Not getting Tyrant Dragon either. Doop doop doo. Ryu Senshi. I may end up just not worrying about that. Almost done. We're done. Okay. Go. bring these down. Let's see here. Start Dragon. This is the Union for Kiryu, if I'm not mistaken. Once returned during your main phase, you can... It's a little hard to read it, unfortunately. We'll think about it. It's a little hard to read. I can't exactly remember its effect off the top of my head. He's not getting Spear Dragon, not getting Tyrant Dragon. Maybe he'll get Cave Dragon? The monster on the outside of the field, you can not summon the monster. In addition, there are no other type monsters that attack. Yeah. Cave Dragon's okay. We might give it to him. I'm not entirely sure, though. We're not going to give him Spirit Ryu this early, because Spirit Ryu actually could be pretty broken for a really early deck. Twin-Headed Behemoth's pretty good, though. Grey Wing's pretty good. One card, score your hand, remember the star monster cannot attack. The other turn, the spell's implied. Base 1, this monster can attack twice. Yes, pretty good. Fiend Skull Dragon, what's this actually need? Cave Dragon and Lesser Fiend. Okay, you don't have Lesser Fiend, so let's not worry about that. Put Cave Dragon over here with it. Troop Dragon, I'm probably going to give him like 2 or 3 of. Probably not Kaiser Dragon. Maybe Lord of Dragons. But no, I'm probably not going to give him Flute of Summoning Dragon yet. I might give him 2 Thunder Dragons for now, and then wait for him to get like a second one. Or a third one, I mean. Seems like it might be pretty good. Troop Dragon's really good with like 3 of them, so let's go ahead and just place down 2 and see what happens in a bit. 1000 Dragon. We're not going to give him a Polymerization, I don't think. Not yet. We might give him a Polymerization whenever he gets another bit there. No Yamato Dragon. Dark Fire Dragon. What are you doing? Firegrass and Petite Dragon. Yes, I want him to have this at some point. Maybe we should give him Polymerization. Because then if we do that, we can give him all 3 of these later. But we can just start him off with just this one. We have to give him Firegrass, which is fine. I know where that one's at. Maybe. Different Dimension Dragon. No, not yet. Not yet. And Kiryu. Another Union. We'll look at that. We'll look at both of these in a bit, and we'll decide if we're going to give him these. But we'll probably wait to give him these 2, because they seem like they are a little bit slightly more complicated cards. Okay. At this point, should I give him Firegrass and maybe potentially a Polymerization? Just have this really bad, this really bad fusion. I think I will. Search. Looking for Firegrass. There it is. He'll just have a random Firegrass in his deck and be like, what is this for? Okay. So we'll do that. We'll give him the 2 Thunder Dragons. We'll give him 2 Firegrasses. Why not? That means he probably needs 2 Petite Dragons. Copy, paste. 2 Petite, 2 Fire to make Deathfire. Let's go ahead and put Lord of Dragons in the deck because it still makes it to where they're unaffected by magic and trap cards, which is still really good. This will be his one like really good card in the deck, I'd think. Maybe 2 Twin-Headed Behemoths to start out with. 1 Grey Wing. We'll give him the Troop Dragons later. 2 Thunder Dragons. Okay. So that's 5. This is 16. So we have to take out a little bit more. Take out 2 cards and make it a 20. The 2 cards we'll take out. Just to stop him from having a lot of early game power, we'll get rid of the Darkfire and the Komori Dragon. We'll give those to him later. The deck is not very balanced right now, but that's fine. We'll mess around with it in a bit. Yeah, as of right now, the strongest card he has in the deck is Rioran. But he has a lot of other cards he can fuse with, though, so... 20 cards. Okay, first things first, let's grab a Polymerization. We'll give him Soul Exchange, too, I think. That'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty good to make up for the fact that he has so many high-level monsters. No Flute of Summoning Dragon yet. Dragon's Treasure. Maybe a couple of those. Polymerization. Doop doop doo doo. Doop doop doo doo. Stray Lambs would be pretty good to put into the deck, but again, that would make it a little bit too big that too much that I don't want him to have. So he could get that later. Not giving a single one of them Monster Reborn yet. Some more dragon cards, I know. Puts the dragon type monster inside field, destroy a magic trap card, blah blah blah. It's pretty good. Dragon's Gunfire. Wing Beat. Probably not going to give him all of those, but maybe Burning Land, just be like, haha, I'm a dragon. I burn things. That's what dragons do, right? Mountain for field. And another dragon treasure, sure. Okay, let's look at these first. We have 10 here. Let's go ahead and look through the traps just to be safe. Could give him Dragon Capture Jar. He would love that.
Wait, does Dragon Capture Jar work on your own dragons?
Yes, it does. He'd never be able to attack again.
Brilliant. I mean, you could use it once to defend yourself, but then you could never attack.
Oh right, where's the one card everybody has to have? It was up here. I saw it. I passed it by. Where's it at? The one card everybody has to have in their deck. Oh, I'll find you. Don't think I won't. I'll take it from the other deck if I have to. Ooh, Burnt Breath. One dragon type monster on your field's tribute. Destroy all face monster on the field. Its defense equal to the attack. That's a pretty good one. We'll see if there's room for the deck in that. Burning Land has nothing to do with dragons. It really doesn't, Guido. It really does not. Has nothing to do with it. Let's go ahead and give him... Yeah, we're gonna have to... Yeah, there it is. There's the card that goes in everyone's deck. Perfect. Alright, so everybody gets Fake Trap. Everybody does. No one can get out of it.
Not even if I bribe you with my body?
Nope.
Damn it.
Dragon Treasure increases by 300 points. It's not that bad, but with the amount of monsters he had that have pretty high attack points, I think only one would be good. Throw a Mountain in so that all of you have a field spell. I could put Wing Beat in there, but he only has one monster that it works with anyway. Super Rejuvenation would be pretty good. Dragon's Gunfire would be okay. I might want to give him another one. Stamping Destruction is pretty much going to be his MST. Polymerization. Alright, he can have 3 more cards. Let's give him 2 Dragon's Gunfire. Dragon's Breath. I think Dragon's Breath might actually be a little bit too strong for him right now. Yeah, let's go with Burning. Let's go with Burning Land instead. Because in the beginning, almost everybody's gonna have a field spell, so Burning Land would actually be pretty good. And the rest of these cards he can get later. At this point, let's go ahead and look at the deck really quick to make sure this is how I want it to be. It's not amazingly balanced in my opinion, but it'll work. I'll see if I can mess around with it a bit more. And he'll also have Darkfire Dragon, so let's go ahead and shuffle. Flip it down, and we'll test it. We'll test and see the balance in the deck. If this deck is balanced, then we should see 2 to 3 monsters and 2 to 3 magic and traps. 1. Okay. And at least 1 monster he can play. Okay, good. I'm fixing to say at least 1 monster he can actually play on the field would be great. Okay. It's a little bit more centered towards monsters than anything, but this is a really good hand. If I was him, if I was to start like this, my first draw, I would probably end up just playing. I would probably just end up playing a Lizard Soldier or Twin-Headed Behemoth, one or either one of the other one. Probably Twin-Headed Behemoth, because whenever it gets down, it gets summoned back out. So we'd at least have 1 monster for his next turn. Potentially play Lizard Soldier, Super Rejuvenation, destroy every no, actually that's a wrong card. I would either bring out Lizard Soldier or summon Thunder Dragon. Not entirely sure which one I would do there. And finally, Mountain. Yeah, it's a pretty good deck. It's not gonna be blowing the walls off anything, but it's mostly just a beat stick.
It's not gonna be winning the regionals, but you know.
I'm wondering whether or not the big thing I'm wondering is is the beat stick too powerful though? Like, is him being able to bring out monsters of really high attack points going to be able to be counteracted by you guys at all? Like, that's what I'm worried about. But hopefully it will be. So let's just go ahead and copy the deck box. Put the deck box down. Deck in one. Fusion in the other. Dragons. There we go. Sounds good to me. Yeah, Twin-Head Behemoth is really good. I put it in there just because he had a bunch of monsters that required 1 sacrifice in the deck. But yeah, that would be the 2 decks out of 4 that I'm going to be giving the players when they show up. It's going to be an interesting game, and I hope you guys will enjoy it whenever we actually get to doing it either next week or the week after. Again, I'm hoping for a Friday, so it might be next Friday or the Friday after. I'm not entirely sure about that. Do not quote me. But we'll be messing around with the date and times as we see fit with it. Once I'm done with one of my campaigns that's going on right now out of game, like the Wednesday game or the Sunday game, I might end up switching today to that, but it really depends. Sounds interesting already. That's before interesting human element comes in. Yes, the human element's going to be the best part about this. Like, these guys are crazy, and that's going to be the best part about actually doing the game, is that the entire game is not going to be based off of Yu-Gi-Oh! This is a role play. And in a role play, you have to have people who actually know how to do things. And I do believe in my players. I believe that they are. I believe in them. I believe. Let's overwrite.
And that's where everything's gonna go wrong. You believe in us.
The last thing I'm going to ask about is the area here aesthetically all right? Do you think you guys would be able to watch this for like several hours at a time, looking at the thing like this? Like, cause that's my biggest deal too. I wanted to do tabletop because I wanted to turn this into a more physical, like visual medium here, so that you guys could actually see things that are going on. Are you guys going to be okay like seeing this type of a thing here? Like I'd be zooming in on these things, and we'd be seeing people's hands. While I'm over here, they'll be wrecking havoc over here because I'm not watching them. But I just want to make sure that the things over here are aesthetically pleasing. I will be able to change the backgrounds if I want to and things like that. But
it's a bit dark.
It is a bit dark. It is very, very dark. I was hoping that with it being that dark, we'd be able to see the cards a lot better. But it mostly depends. We could probably change the background again, or we can change the field here. I have another week or so to mess with it. The Shadow Realm is okay for a bit. All right, we'll just consider this the Shadow Realm for a bit. There's gonna be an actual map on this part anyway, so a little bit dark, provides a good contrast, but maybe slightly straining. Look out for prolonged periods. Okay.
Yeah, like maybe make the table a lighter color or put in a like sunny background.
The table itself is going to have maps and stuff on it, so that's going to be one thing. Like the table itself is going to have maps and stuff on it. I can change the background like here. Let's see here. Let's look at some random backgrounds. Let's look at the sunset. What about this, guys? Everything good here? You guys like the sunset?
Maybe it should be never-ending ocean because we're on an island.
Never-ending ocean? We can do never-ending ocean. Maybe a town. We'll see what other backgrounds we have. What about the cathedral, guys? You okay with the cathedral? That actually is kind of jarring to me. Backgrounds downtown. What about downtown? You guys want to be outside the Apteca? The fuck is that place? We can go to the museum. This is a horrible museum. This is no, whoever made this is bad. A tunnel. Ooh, look at this tunnel, guys. Yeah. Tuesday nights at 7, dueling on 5th Street. And of course, I can make my own custom backgrounds as well, so. We'll just stay here in the field for now. Let's kind of look around at the sky. Actually, the field's kind of... I like the sunset. There we go. Perfect. Everything's perfect. All right, guys. Well, I'm glad you guys were able to stick down here with me and show a little bit of interest in the game that I'm planning on doing. I'm doing soon. I have been told by you guys wanted to see me DM some things, and this was one of the things I felt would have been the easiest way to do things. You could have a secondary dual school while you hear news about the actual GS cast deeds. I don't know what you mean by that, Guido. You just have a background for different places. I don't know. D&D is fun to watch, and I hope you guys will enjoy my type of DMing. I'm not like Crow. I'm not a very good person when it comes to actual like combat games, so hopefully this game without much combat at all will be a good thing to show off my kind of DMing. But if you have any questions, comments, complaints, or wisecracks, go ahead and put them down in the comments below. Go ahead and send me some messages in Discord. I'm usually around there at any time that you guys want to chat with me at any point. The LCs you play as are at the dual school somewhat less than the LCs you play as are at dual school somewhere else in the world. It doesn't need to be the island. No, it's gonna be an island. It's definitely gonna be an island. Don't worry about that. I already have everything set up as far as the actual school and everything like that's concerned, so I'm not changing anything at this point. But if you have any questions, comments, complaints, or wisecracks, go ahead and put them in the comments below. If you want to talk to me on a more regular basis, go ahead and head over to the Discord. The link is in the description below. I'm usually there. I can answer any kind of questions you guys might have. Tomorrow, we're gonna probably go ahead and do some sort of a smaller stream again. I might do some more Deadcells, and the end of that might be me doing Persona 5 as well. I just kind of doing the fishing stuff because I need to get the fishing done. So yes, we will get that. Some of the teachers decks, you'll see about those. They're all kind of fun. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I'm enjoying myself, and until next time, guys, later days.